founder of MBA at University of Pennsylvania, Professor Sarath Kodikuakur, country director of ADB, Ms. Rita O'Sullivan, my dear teachers, distinguished guests, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the President and the MBA Association for inviting me to make this presentation today. So why MBA? The little that I know, or the little that I found, there are 4 categories why people do MBA. Some come for academic purpose to gain a qualification. For some, they want to gain knowledge or achieve competency. But then there is a group who neither achieve academic or knowledge. And they are also known as MBA, but not me. The market called them, the MBA stands for Mokut Berrier. So that's a category who neither achieve academic nor the knowledge. But those who gain the academic plus the competency are the MBA holders who are known as Master of Business Administration. So these are the 4 categories. And for all the students who are gathered here today, I urge you to go for the final one. So this gives the old memory. When I was in the council in 2003, where we had the MBA night. So we were of course asking ourselves, are we to go for the qualification or are we to go for the competency? So this was running in our mind when we were students and when we were planning the MBA night. But the only thing we remember was we danced the night away. When it comes to academic, this clearly proves. Of course, the resource panel who taught me the MBA, of course, have done justice. And this is the best I could achieve. And I was happy that I was able to get these results from this eminent panel. So this result sheet which I got at University of Pennsylvania clearly gave me the strength of achievement, of academically what I should knowing when it comes to an MBA, which I got from the eminent resource personnel, and some resource personnel came all the way from Colombo to impart their knowledge. So comes the next story. I gained the academic knowledge. How am I going to put it to practice? Is there a relevant? Can this be turned into practice in the corporate sector? This also gave additional strength for the MBA as per the introduction, which I won 3 awards for my academic paper. This all gave academic background. So to relate the corporate relevance, I would like to take you through a journey of the pharmaceutical organization which I joined in 2002. At the same time, I started my MBA at University of Pennsylvania. Actually, Allergan is the company I joined. Hemas hold the agency. It's one of the pharmaceutical companies. Then there were 300 companies in Sri Lanka. So this has a 24 years history. And the first registration took place in 1989. And I joined this organization in 2002. The same year I started to join the Pennsylvania MBA. So now I would see how the MBA helped me in the corporate sector. The time that I joined, this is the research which showed, the company that I joined was growing negatively and had 13% market share. And at that time, the position it held was number 66 out of 300 companies, pharmaceutical companies in Sri Lanka. So what do I do? So the principals from Singapore and India came, we did a brainstorming session in the boardroom. They wanted me to do, what do you want to do for this company? Couple of thoughts ran in my mind. Be a pessimist, optimistic. They say at Pennsylvania MBA you are an optimist. And then this BHAG word came to me. What is BHAG? They say always set up, if you are optimist, big hairy audacious goals. So I thought, okay, I would go for one. So what do you want to do? I said, I want to lead the way in ophthalmology. He said, that's a vision. What do you want to do? Okay, that's a vision, fine. So what do you want to achieve? Then I thought, okay, let me give a try. I said, we are growing negatively, we have 13% market share, and we are ranked 66 out of 300 companies. Okay, I said my business mission. I want to set a 50% market share in this niche market. Of course, the market share I mean is not from the total market, but from the niche market, the ophthalmology is. But of course, the ranking is from the total pharmaceutical companies in Sri Lanka. Then he said, are you sure? Are you sure you're not after a couple of shots that you are saying that you're going to gain 50% market share? I said no. And I said I want to be in the top 20 companies. Out of 300, I want to be in the top 20 companies. This is the vision I want to achieve. So this was the business values that we work for. Of course, passion for customers driven by innovation, obsession for performance and concern for people. And all these values are of course taught by the Pennsylvania MBA. fact, it's not only taught, that we also live these values. So my task now to put my academic knowledge into practice in gaining that 50% market share and to be within the top 20 companies. Can I achieve it or not? Am I going to put the academic knowledge into practice? The year started, this is how the story started as I told. 30% market share, ranked 66, and with a negative percent growth. Year 2003, our market share grew by 22, and we were ranked 64. In 2004, our market share grew to 27%, our rank was 59. In 2005, our market share grew to 31, the rank was 51. In 2006, market share was 37%, rank was 42. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, these ranks are not my ranking, it's by the independent audit, IMS, which is do the independent market retail audit in Sri Lanka. In 2007, the market share grew to 39%, and we were ranked 35. Of course, the growth percentage supports what I'm stating. In 2008, the market share grew to 41, ranked 33. In 2009, market share was 46%, ranked 28. In 2010, our market share grew to 47, ranked 23. And in 2011, that was the December final figure, which was out in March this year, we achieved that magical figure of 50% market share, and we were ranked 16th. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not joking, this is not a made-up story, this is reality. This is what University of Peradeniya can give you. You not only gain knowledge, but it puts the knowledge perspective into practice. In summary, it gave me knowledge, it gave me the skill, it gave me the experience, it gave me the competency, and finally, it allowed me to practice the core competency which the competitors couldn't match. So I take this opportunity to thank all of you all in every possible language here for giving me the skill, knowledge and practice and to make that core competent. And I wish every student who passes out as an MBA would have similar achievement. And I wish you all the very best and a good night to you.